Hey guys, what's going on?
I can't believe I'm here with Donald. Get me out of here.
Sleepy Joe over here wants to take a nap.
Good one, Donald.
Joe, you're like 80. You need it.
Haha. Very cool, guys.
Okay, I want to talk to you guys about an amendment. I think after the 27 we already have, a 28th one is needed.
There's 27 amendments.
Joe, you're literally the president and you don't know.
That's a lot of counting, man.
Okay, what's this new amendment about?
I think it should be about digital privacy, considering our society is ever more so online.
That is very true.
Yeah, we make out presidential announcements on Twitter now.
Truth Social is better.
Shut up.
What is the exact wording of your amendment?
Well, what I have cooked up is this. All citizens of the United States shall maintain the right of digital privacy. They shall not have their digital activities intrusively tracked or analyzed. They shall not have their data accessed, collected, or provided without consensual agreement and specification of the data collected and where it is directed. Nor shall any government or digital entity use such personal data to manipulate, influence, or change a citizen's behavior drastically.
This is kind of broad, I will say.
There's some specific words in there, though, that clarify, Joe.
Yeah, leaving a little broadness allows interpretation for a digitally changing society. In the future, as technology advances, digital privacy will become more of a necessity.
That is a good point, and I like that there are some key words like specification, intrusively, and drastically.
Thanks, Obama. Those words establish a standard for the law, since data tracking and analyzing can be beneficial and will happen. It just needs to be consensual and not for a malicious or harmful purpose.
Well, hasn't there been laws already in place for privacy?
The word privacy isn't even in the Constitution, Donald.
Well, that is not very cool.
Yeah, the closest thing to that is if we look at the numbers of the Constitution, and also the Fourth Amendment, which protects from unreasonable searches and implies a reasonable expectation of privacy. Other than that, our personal lives are not really protected.
Also, abortion laws established a women's right to privacy.
Yeah, well, Roe v. Wade is gone.
That is true.
Well, Joel, digital privacy is a big thing. But is it necessary to be in the protected through the Constitution?
Yes, 300 years ago there was no digital society. Nowadays, it is deeply intertwined with the lives of everyone. So, it is deeply important we strive to protect American freedoms. Plus, all of our personal data and activities are plastered all over the internet. As society continues to technologically advance, protections need to be in place so that our rights are not infringed and our digital activities are not used to influence our behaviors.
He is not wrong. I once talked about ice cream to my lovely wife, and then 30 seconds later I saw an ad for it on Twitter.
Joe, I don't think that relates at all.
No, it does. It was scary.
It is true that companies can use data collection to show people what they want to see, and can even use such data to influence voter behavior.
Yeah, that is a big threat to a true democracy, and can lead to rigged elections.
Rigged? They have always been rigged.
This guy just never quits, does he?
Anyways, this amendment is more directed towards younger and future generations. Sorry, you guys. I know you're all old and stuff.
Wow.
I might be older, but I do have more money.
Donald does have money, but I will dunk on you.
Again, thanks, Obama.
What were you saying about who is affected?
I was saying that the people most affected by this amendment are the people of the future who will continue to use digital technology and ingrain themselves online more than ever before. It protects people from government or digital entities from using personal information and data to benefit themselves or gain political advantages. Plus, it protects people who are not digitally inclined and are unaware or have a hard time understanding how online things work, like older people.
Wow, again, this guy just does not stop.
Unbelievable.
To be fair, you guys are both like 80 years old.
He's not wrong, but Obama, you are nowhere near young either.
Okay. That one hurt.
Sorry. But really, this amendment would just allow for a more secure, confident, and free digital livelihood for the future.
Agreed.
Okay, but will people react well?
I think most people would agree with this amendment, considering digital privacy has been a widespread issue for a good bit of time now, and most people have little trust in the government or corporations with their own data.
Wouldn't the government be against this?
Potentially. It does limit government, but the government is of the people, for the people, and by the people. So if limitation of government is necessary, it will happen. But Corporations or data tracking companies who use information to carry advertisements or influence behaviors will definitely be upset by the limitations imposed.
Well, I think the Republicans would enjoy this amendment. The government and corporations don't need to know everything about me and what I do online. It's true.
He has a point there. There should be a level of privacy and freedom online, and no entity should have the ability to manipulate our behaviors nor collect personal information in a non-specified manner.
Yeah, my personal data is basically my property.
One thing, however, that parties do not like is that this amendment attacks the use of digital information collection to dramatically influence political voting behavior.
That's fair. I think, to an extent, data collection should be allowed to see where parties should focus their campaigns, but it should not extend beyond that. It shouldn't be used in an intrusive manner, and people should be aware that what they are doing or seeing can change their mindsets, while also having the ability to decline it.
I completely agree with that, Obama. The amendment needs to be in place to protect the malicious and unrighteous use of our personal information. Democracy has no place for manipulation.
Anyways, how are you even going to pass this amendment?
Probably through the states. I think there's a better chance for the amendment to be passed if states vote on it. States like Florida and Texas would like it, and even states like California would appreciate the freedom.
Sounds like a plan.
I hope this 28th Amendment really does work out for you.
Agreed. We need digital privacy protections.
Yes, digital privacy is a necessity.
Who invited this guy?
Well, if Walter White said it, then we really do need it.
You're right. Thanks for listening, and I appreciate your time and feedback, guys. See ya.